Leafs lost Morgan Reilly to a fractured foot. He will be reassessed in 8 weeks. I remind fans that this comes after the Leafs surrendered 8 goals in Florida, and Jake Muzzin is already out of the lineup. Reilly leaves with Travis Dermott now narrowly edging out Martin Marincin for the most games played as a Maple Leaf defenseman, 134 to 130. The top 6 now: Dermott, Hall, Barry, Ceci, Rasmus Sandin, who was called up today, and Martin Marincin.
I'm not willing to say the Leafs aren't making the playoffs because you've heard a few people go down this road in the last 24 hours.
Because they've lost both of those guys?
Well, no, this was before the Reilly news today.
Yeah.
This was just Freddie Anderson looks hurt, and the defense is unbelievably bad. And here comes the Panthers, who are now a point back in the Atlantic Division. Throw the Reilly injury on top of that. And Reilly hasn't had his best year. He was still a +6. He was still better in his own zone than Tyson Barrie. So add that to the mix, Tim, and I don't know how this team is going to go. You know, have they come back down to earth? Is this the real Leafs? Or has the adrenaline worn off now that Big Bad Babcock has left town? I don't know. But Kyle Dubas is going to have to get a little creative here. If Muzzin is out long-term, obviously Reilly is out long-term. Yeah. Like February 24th, the trade deadline is not that far away, and you're fairly up against the cap. This defense is not taking you anywhere. Anywhere. And if Frederik Anderson's slipping, you need to figure it out. You can't score 7 goals every night. You just can't.
I am kind of the anti-hot take guy, so I might not walk down that road on the 17 goals in 3 games. Sometimes, as we saw with the Winnipeg Jets, sometimes good players are prone to slides. Sometimes Connor Hellebuck,
most times,
can't have a .945 save percentage for their whole year. Frederik Anderson, as much as he's asked to do for this team, can't keep playing at the level that has him as an all-star. But where is the median, right? Like, where is he regressing? Can he stay at the level that he was before this little 3-game slide? Those are the questions that Leaf Nation need to ask him. I will say this. If I'm Sheldon Keefe and I sign off along with other people on 2 days off in South Florida and my team comes out as down 7-1 in the second period, I'm pissed.
Hadn't played since Wednesday.
I am irate. Yep. Had the little fun day at Nathan Phillips Square, a little 3-on-3 action. Sure. Then you head to South Florida on Friday.
Complete day off Friday.
Saturday
the practice, but complete day off Friday.
But you're off, and then you play on Sunday and lay an egg. You know what? Laying an egg is not what describes what happened. They pooped their pants. 7-1 in the second period is crap in your pants.
John Tavares, after the game, was asked, do you just shelve this and move on? And he goes, no. It's one of the best answers I've heard from a Leaf all season. He goes, no, this was really disappointing. They're right behind us in the standings. This was a massive game. You just don't flush it. They have to remember it because it was a lesson learned. And if you don't learn the lesson, you might be watching from the outside looking in come April.
Mitch Marner said as much too, right?
He was angry. Yeah, he was definitely angry.
Could all this, the 8 goals, the 17 in 3 games, the Muzzin injury, the Reilly injury, the slide, albeit brief, of Freddie Anderson, lead to Dubas trading for another defenseman?
He's not going to have a choice, man. This blue line is in pieces right now. Hall is, I don't know what Hall is. I don't know what Travis Dermott is.
You're going to find out.
We're going to find out.
Because they're going to play some real minutes.
I have a feeling what Tyson Barrie is, and you have enough guys who can't play in their own end. There's no option here. Kyle Dubas is going to have to make a move for minimum 1 defenseman, if not more. That was with everyone healthy. Now you're in this spot. Tim, it's going to be an interesting couple of weeks here between now and February 24th. And we know Dubas likes to pick up his defensemen before the deadline, like the Muzzin deal. So keep your eyes open because stuff could be happening pretty